My name's Jim Wickens. I'm a journalist with EcoStorm, an investigation agency based in Brighton, England, in the UK. With funding from the Pulitzer Center for Crisis Reporting, I've travelled to Peru with cameraman Alejandro Reynoso from Buenos Aires to document the unreported incidents of dolphin hunting for use as shark bait in Peru today. Conservationists claim that as many as 10,000 dolphins are being butchered out at sea every year for use as shark bait. We wanted to go and record this firsthand. And dolphins make superb bait to target blue sharks in particular. The shark meat is then landed on shore for use in human consumption, and the fins are dried, packaged and exported to Asia for use as shark fin soup. It's something that fishermen have whispered about, and the diced up carcasses of dolphins have washed up on shore in Peru for many years, but nobody's ever been able to prove it. We managed to gain access onto a fishing boat and spent 5 days and nights out at sea, 100 kilometers offshore, with some fishermen as they set about hunting down a dolphin, dicing it up, and went shark fishing. It's very easy to demonize someone going out and committing a criminal act and butchering and harpooning an animal as charismatic as a dolphin, but these are very poor people trying to make a living, trying to make a livelihood, and trying to support their families back on shore. Even though the dolphin hunt was really shocking to record, I think in many ways the most disturbing aspect of our project was filming the shark fishing. And we watched these live sharks coming up and their bellies sliced, and it was horrendous, a bloody spectacle of horror. And it really rammed home the nastiness of industrial fishing. In many ways it's frustrating looking back on it. We've managed to release a story that carried out on the airwaves of CNN, American radio, national headlines in the UK, the Daily Mail, and it's fantastic to see a story get so much coverage. But at the same time, in those few precious sound bites allotted on the big channels, it didn't really do justice to the complexity of the situation facing Peru. This is a country with an enormous amount of hungry people, a very high degree of malnutrition, and one of the richest bounties on their doorstep in the shape of the ocean. And the question still remains, and we only really scratched the surface of it: how do you feed a growing population in a country like Peru in the years ahead? Catching and killing dolphins to then catch and kill sharks, which are becoming increasingly small, necessitating a need to use ever more hooks with all the problems associated with it, can never be called sustainable. And yet that's exactly what's needed in Peru: sustainable fishing. And unfortunately, corruption, poor enforcement mean that Peru is still a long way off from satisfactorily answering those challenges in the years ahead.